You're listening to Cap Free Sports Radio.
As hyped as I am about football, and we've got one day until it really gets rolling with a ton of college games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then, of course, the NFL next week. As hyped as I am for football, I just got to take the moment this morning to talk about baseball for a second. So, in both leagues, in the National League, you've got Milwaukee out in front of everybody. And in the American League, you've got Toronto out in front of everybody. And normally, I'm the type of guy who would prefer, when it comes down to the World Series, I would prefer either the bigger cities, New York and LA, or like the dynasty type of teams, like Houston right now. And I guess you would have to include LA in that. But if it comes down to where it's Milwaukee against Toronto in the World Series, I'm actually not going to be upset about that at all. Because for one thing, we just got New York against LA last year. And those teams do have stars. There's no doubt about it. And it's big market, big TV draw, all of that. But the series wasn't that good. It was 4-1. Not a good series, really. But I mean, if you really look, Milwaukee has multiple good pitchers. I mean, Peralta, they just got Woodruff back. They got a couple other guys that are like lesser name guys that are doing a good job this year. And then their lineup, I mean, Yelich he's a absolute. If there was an all-pro in baseball, like that'd be the guy. Really, he's just been a pro for so long, so good. Terrain is killing it. They got Chirino. They've made a couple additions throughout the year. And they got a couple of younger guys that low-key remind me of the 2015 Royals. Keep the line moving. That's Milwaukee. And then Toronto, they got a couple of good pitchers with, Berrios. Gossman's a little off this year, but he can turn it up at any given moment. And Bassett, I think they got Bassett. Of course, they got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette. But I think my favorite guy on Toronto is Springer. Just amazing player. Amazing, hit it for power, steal the bases, love the guy. And this Barger guy they got playing third, he's amazing. So what I'm getting at, trying to keep this brief, is if Toronto and Milwaukee stay number one and end up in the World Series, normally I would hate that. And I would be like, that sucks. But it actually would be two good baseball teams. And, with Hoffman and Megal, the closers, I mean, it would be such an exciting series. I think it would go 6 or 7 games. And hey, if they earn number one, you can't argue that if they end up in the World Series, that you got the two best teams. Now, a big challenge for both of those teams when you get in the playoffs. Milwaukee, are they going to be able to handle the Dodgers in a series? And by the way, I was looking at the National League. Just it's kind of a gauntlet for real, because you got the Braves not even in the mix this year, but you got the Dodgers, Padres, you got the Phillies and the Mets, and the Cubs. The Cubs are good, so that's a crazy stacked up deal. And then, of course, like I'm saying, with Toronto in the playoffs, you're gonna be like, the Yankees are slipping right now, but if the Yankees get in there, it's just the aura surrounding the Yankees. They're still the Yankees regardless, so you're going to be able to handle that. And then Houston, of course, they kind of got like a 90s Yankees aura surrounding them here in the last several years. But yeah, I just had to talk about baseball for a brief moment this morning. And I appreciate y'all for listening as always. T.Y. Hilton, boy.
You're listening to Cap Free Sports Radio, where the takes are bold, the facts are real, and the cap is nowhere in sight.